welcome to LMU Community TV News. I'm Peyton McDaniel. I hope you're having a great week, and these are the stories we have for you today. When news of the wildfires in Gatlinburg reached Lincoln Memorial University, it did not take long for students, faculty, and staff to spring into action to help those whose lives and homes were destroyed. Our own Joseph Lewis met with Caleb Arnold, who organized LMU Responds.
I'm Joseph Lewis for LMU Community TV, and I'm here today with Caleb Arnold. Caleb, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here at Tex Turner today?
Sure, we're just putting together a relief effort here at LMU called LMU Responds for the victims of the Gatlinburg wildfire, collecting donations and loaded on this truck right here.
Excellent. How many people are involved in this? How large has the effort been so far?
I mean, it's gotten pretty big. I know we have countless students that have gotten involved with the relief effort, all of the LMU and LMU DCOM and the vet school community and the community at large across Harrogate and Claiborne County. So
that's excellent. How fast has the response been? Obviously, this tragedy just took place a couple of days ago. How quick did people start turning out?
Oh man, it was awesome. Within an hour, we sent out a document for people to sign up to volunteer to take donations. Within an hour, we had all our volunteer shifts filled and people calling into the school wanting to know what they can do. So it's been awesome.
Excellent. What are you guys' hopes for the coming days? What else are you hoping to achieve?
Just continuing to bring in donations for the firefighters and for the victims. So anything like energy bars, bottled waters, clothing for these people that are at the shelters, just keep pouring this stuff into, because there's going to be people in the next few days that are still going to be in need of materials. So whatever you can bring, we'll definitely take it.
The university-wide effort, LMU Responds, kicked off at 7 last Wednesday with students, faculty, and staff managing a collection site in the upper parking lot of Tex Turner Arena. Items still in demand include warm blankets, water, bottled drinks, energy bars, non-perishable food, diapers, baby and personal wipes, hygiene items including toothpaste, brushes, combs, deodorant, pet supplies, coats, gloves, and scarves. The Harrogate and Claiborne County communities are encouraged to participate. Delivery of items can be taken to Sevier County Rescue Squad at 1171 Dolly Parton Parkway, Sevierville, Tennessee 37862. For more information, contact Kate Reagan at 423-869-6389 or by email at kate.reagan@lmunet.edu. Lincoln Memorial University wanted you to kick off the holiday season last week with 2 days of seasonal fun. Last Wednesday, the LMU Women of Service hosted a Christmas festival that included shopping under a large tent. Local vendors were on hand with jewelry, scarves, personalized children's books, face painting, and more. The tent was located in the large parking lot next to the quad. To keep families warm, a variety of soups were available as well as a silent auction. The Christmas festival continued Thursday that included the Knoxville Symphony Chamber Orchestra and the annual tree lighting. The orchestra performed 2 concerts inside Duke Hall, with the first performance at 4 o'clock and the second performance at 7:30 following the tree lighting. During the 7:30 performance, the LMU Concert Choir joined for a portion of the performance. Both concerts featured traditional and popular holiday music. The tree lighting ceremony began at 6:30 p.m. on the quad in front of Duke Hall. In conjunction with the holiday celebrations, the university once again collected items for Mission of Hope's annual Christmas campaign. The Christmas campaign focuses on providing food, new clothing, hygiene items, books, and new toys to needy families throughout rural Appalachia. For a complete list of items needed, please visit www.missionofhope.org. The holiday season is upon us, and that means that as many people are preparing to spend extra time with loved ones. Lincoln Memorial University will continue to celebrate following the festivities last week. To tell us more, here's President Dawson.
The holiday season is truly a time to spend with your family and the friends that you have so close to you. And I'm delighted to provide for our academic community some time to do just that. LMU offices will officially close at 4:30 p.m. on December the 21st and reopen at 8 a.m. on January the 3rd. And so I hope that during that period of time, you and your family have a delightful holiday, a chance to spend time enjoying the season and the excitement that is associated with the Christmas holidays.
Congressman Duncan took time out of his busy schedule to make a special visit to J. Frank White Academy earlier this week.
Ever since it flew at the Capitol. Now, that will fly pretty soon here at J. Frank White, but unless some group just happened to say the pledge when it flew at the Capitol, no group, no people have ever said the pledge to this flag, and I want each of you to stand up at this time and think about how lucky you are to be Americans. And I want you to say the Pledge of Allegiance with me to the flag. Place your hands on your hearts. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great. Now, give the person next to you a round of applause because you just said that right. All right. Boys and girls, you can sit back down, but thank you very, very much. I will tell you this, I have been in, as I said, many, many schools. You have been a very polite audience, and I appreciate it more than I can tell you. You've been great. I'm very proud of you today, and I thank you for letting me come to your school and listening to me today.
Officials from the Bell County Coroner's Office said former Middlesboro Mayor Ben Hickman died Sunday morning. Hickman died just before 11 at the Middlesboro Emergency Room. He was 86 years old. Creech Funeral Home will be handling the arrangements. The funeral home says the arrangements have not yet been completed. There is more news coming up after the break, so keep it right here on LMU Community TV News.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Got a quarter?
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Tennessee Commissioner for Economic and Community Development Randy Boyd will deliver the Lincoln Memorial University Winter Commencement Address at 11 Saturday morning inside the Tex Turner Arena on the LMU main campus in Harrogate, Tennessee. A total of 44 associate, 107 baccalaureate, 169 master's, and 13 doctoral degrees will be conferred. Additionally, roughly 150 Master of Education and Educational Specialist degree recipients who earned their credentials in July will also participate in the ceremony. Boyd has served in Governor Bill Haslam's cabinet since 2015, leading the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development. Boyd serves on the boards of many nonprofit organizations. He is chairman of Tennessee Achieve, a mentor-assisted scholarship program that is funded through private donations. The program has sent more than 10,000 first-generation college students across the state to community colleges since its inception. Boyd took a leave of absence from his company in 2013 to serve Governor Haslam in a volunteer role as a special advisor on higher education, assisting in the development of the Drive to 55 initiatives and the Tennessee Promise. The Tennessee Promise provides free tuition and fees to community colleges to approximately 15,000 Tennesseans per year, all matched with a trained volunteer mentor. Boyd received a degree in industrial management from the University of Tennessee in 1979 and a master's in liberal studies with a concentration in foreign policy from Oklahoma University in 1988. He and his wife Jenny are parents to sons Harrison and Thomas. Beginning Thursday and through this weekend, the 17th annual Walk Through the Journey Through Bethlehem is scheduled at Shawnee Missionary Baptist Church. The Journey is an inside Christmas program for all ages with low lighting and many things to hear and see. Angels, merchants, live animals, shoppers, music, stories, and much more. The program will be held from 6 o'clock to 8:30 each night from Thursday, December 8th through Saturday, December 10th. Shawnee Baptist Church is located at 780 Shawnee Road in Harrogate. There is no entry fee and facilities are handicap accessible. The 4th annual Christmas service at Green Hills Funeral Home will take place this Thursday, December 8th at 7 o'clock. The public is invited to come out and celebrate the season with singing by the Heavenly Hares. Each family will be presented with a memorial for their loved one. There will be refreshments served after services. For any questions, you can call 606-248-3600. Green Hills Funeral Home is located at 31 Hurst Road in Middlesboro. The Human Animal Bond Research Initiative announced that they awarded a $27,000 grant to Lincoln Memorial University for a study titled Measuring the Impact of a Mutually Reinforcing Relationship Between Pet Owners and Their Pets. This research project will analyze data collected via a series of public health fairs and develop a general model of health and wellness behavior to examine the relationship between the health of humans and their pets and whether patterns of health and health-associated behaviors are similar. It is anticipated that the model will help determine that the pets share the same health benefits and risks as their owners. The one-year pilot study will aim to obtain data sufficient to describe the current state of health and health-associated behaviors in pet owner-pet pairs in the Cumberland Gap region of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. Health metric data including body weight, heart rate, blood pressure, and height will be collected for 300 human subjects and their pet dogs or cats through conducting a series of public health fairs which will be held in 2017. The investigators seek to use the data to formulate a general model of health and health-associated behavior. For more information on the HABRI Foundation, visit www.habri.org. Stay tuned after the break because Brandon Burke has your latest sports update.
This time of year, what do you give? When it's your extra concert, game, or special event tickets to VetTix, you're giving our nation's service members and veterans an amazing experience they'll cherish forever. Plus, you're helping America's heroes de-stress, decompress, and strengthen family bonds. Your gift will do more and mean more than you can imagine. This holiday season, don't just give the experience. Give the memory. VetTix. Give something to those who gave. For more information on how you can make a difference right now, go to vettix.org.
Daisy is 6 years old, and she is my very best friend. I couldn't live alone without her. I spend a lot of time in my backyard. I feed the birds and the bees. I love my flowers. The color in my garden keeps the pink in my cheeks. I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell and I had to have Meals on Wheels. I love them. They're my savior. And I look forward to the volunteers because they've all become my friends. My name is Lola Silvestri. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americalet'sdolunch.org.
Welcome back. The Lincoln Memorial Lady Rail Splitter volleyball team advanced to the NCAA Division II tournament for the first time in 4 years and participated in the opening round of the Southeast Regionals on Friday evening. The 5th-seeded Lady Rail Splitters took on the Pirates of Armstrong State, who held the 4th seed in Aiken, South Carolina. Lincoln Memorial was looking to advance to the second round of the 64-team tournament for the first time since 2008, but it was not to be, and Armstrong State came away victorious in straight sets, eliminating Lincoln Memorial from the NCAA tournament and ending the Lady Rail Splitters' 2016 season. The Pirates took all three sets, 25-22, 25-18, and 25-11, to advance to the Southeast Regional Semifinals, just edging LMU in the kill department, 37-36. The deciding factor in this contest was the amount of errors committed by the Lady Rail Splitters in the defeat. Lincoln Memorial recorded 24 errors next to Armstrong State's 11, amounting to a .94 attack percentage. The Pirates shot a .202 clip on the way to the victory, dropping LMU's all-time NCAA tournament record to 1-6, with the lone win coming in the 2008 season. The defeat for Lincoln Memorial closes the curtain on a record-breaking season as the Lady Rail Splitters notched a new program record, 25 wins on the year, surpassing the 1998, 1999, and 2000 teams. LMU also recorded 17 South Atlantic Conference victories, another new program record, and advanced to the conference championship game for the first time in 8 years. Lincoln Memorial finished the 2016 season with a 25-9 overall record and a new place in the history books. This past Saturday was a historic day for the Lady Rail Splitter basketball team as Lincoln Memorial achieved a feat that hasn't been accomplished in the modern era after an 83-62 drubbing over the Coker Cobras. The Lady Rail Splitters are a perfect 8-0 so far in the 2016-2017 season, surpassing the previous best start since LMU joined the NCAA, which was set by the 1991 through 1992 squad. On Saturday afternoon, the Lady Rail Splitters raced out to an 8-0 advantage over Coker College and never looked back on their way to the record-breaking victory. Junior guard Shea Coker led the way with 20 points, while two other Lady Rail Splitters scored in double figures. Senior Megan Pittman notched yet another double-double with 13 points and 13 rebounds, while redshirt junior Carson Sims posted 12 points to go along with 5 assists. Lincoln Memorial shot a consistent 49% in the blowout win and held the Cobras to 35% shooting. It was the defense that helped the Lady Rail Splitters take over in the first half as LMU led going into the halftime break 36-21 after holding Coker to just 9 points in the second quarter. Lincoln Memorial turned the Cobras over an astounding 30 times on the day, which led to 35 points for LMU off of those turnovers. The Lady Rail Splitters out-rebounded their opposition yet again in the rout 44-30, making this the 8th straight matchup in which Lincoln Memorial posted the advantage on the boards. Despite a late flurry by the Cobras in the final period, LMU managed to outscore Coker in the final frame 26-23 to become the first Lincoln Memorial club to start a season 8-0 since the 1940 through 1941 season. Heading into the blowout victory, LMU stood at number 20 in the latest national poll, and that number only figures to go up as the Lady Rail Splitters prepare for their next South Atlantic Conference matchup this Monday, December 5th, when they will host the Brevard Tornadoes. Tip-off will commence at 6 o'clock p.m., and you can follow the action on www.lmurailsplitters.com with live video, or you can tune in to 91.3 FM WLMU. The men's basketball team for Lincoln Memorial has now recorded their third consecutive win by at least 40 points, as last Saturday evening the Rail Splitters demolished the Cokers of Cobra College 115-74. Lincoln Memorial used a 15-0 run early in the first half to their advantage and posted a 60-point first half to go along with a 55-point second half to cruise to the W. The Rail Splitters shot an impressive 69% in the first half and finished with a 62% mark for the entire game. 7 players for Lincoln Memorial recorded double digits in the win, led by junior Emmanuel Terry with 19 points and 8 rebounds. Redshirt freshman Cornelius Taylor notched 15 points, and senior Paul Woodson shot a perfect 7 for 7 from the floor to score 14 points. During the Rail Splitters' red-hot performance, Lincoln Memorial made a total of 49 field goals throughout the course of the game, which is good enough for the 4th most in team history. LMU out-rebounded the Cobras 60-33 and outscored Coker in the painted area 78-28. The Rail Splitters also found big contributions from the bench as the reserves recorded 47 total points. After dropping consecutive contests against Alabama Huntsville and Carson Newman, Lincoln Memorial has now won their last 3 games by at least 40 points. With the victory, the Rail Splitters improved to 6-2 on the season and 2-1 in South Atlantic Conference play. Following the Lady Rail Splitters' home game against Brevard on Monday evening. The men's team will also be in action against the Tornadoes in Tex Turner Arena. That contest will tip off at 8 o'clock p.m. and just like the women's matchup, you can log on to www.lmurailsplitters.com to catch live video, or you can tune in to 91.3 FM WLMU to listen in to the 23rd ranked Rail Splitters. This past weekend was Conference Championship Week in college football as the 2016 regular season has now come to a close. In the Power 5 conferences, the Pac-12 championship game kicked off the schedule for the weekend as the Washington Huskies outplayed the Buffaloes of Colorado 41-10 on Friday night to win the Pac-12 title and a bid to the college football playoff. Following that contest on Saturday afternoon, the Oklahoma Sooners won the Big 12 after defeating their in-state rival, the Cowboys of Oklahoma State, 38-20. Although the Big 12 Conference does not have a championship game, the winner of that rivalry showdown won the division, which proved to be the Sooners. Later on in the day, the undefeated Crimson Tide of Alabama rolled through the Florida Gators 54-16 to land the #1 seed in the college football playoff and win the SEC championship for the third consecutive year. On Saturday night, a pair of close ones highlighted the conference title schedule as the Clemson Tigers outlasted the Hokies of Virginia Tech 42-35 to win the ACC championship for the second year in a row. Then in the Big Ten title game, the Nittany Lions of Penn State continued their hot streak of wins, defeating the Wisconsin Badgers 38-31 to capture the conference championship. On Sunday afternoon, the final college football playoff rankings were revealed as Alabama took the #1 spot, followed by Clemson at 2 and the Ohio State Buckeyes as the third team in. Washington rounded out the final slot, and the semifinal matchups in the third ever playoff will take place on Saturday, December 31st, with the national championship game commencing on January 9th. The Tennessee Volunteers will be participating in the Music City Bowl in Nashville to take on the Cornhuskers of Nebraska on December 30th, while the Kentucky Wildcats will battle the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets the following day, December 31st, in the Tax Slayer Bowl from Jacksonville, Florida. That's all for sports over the weekend, but stay tuned as more LMU Community TV news right after this.
What do we know about learning? It takes place beyond the pages of a book. We learn by exploring, by trying new things, by connecting, by sharing. We learn by taking chances and dreaming big. At Lincoln Memorial University, learning is beyond the books. It's everywhere.
What? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. Do you see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Bro? Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. That was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
And that is going to do it for this week's LMU Community TV News. I'm Peyton McDaniel. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again on Thursday.